Are you holed up because of cows?
How's it going?
Hey, hey, how's it going?
Good.
Out,
Basically at the end of the road here. Um, Starts to just look like piles of rocks, you know. And so we took a break and we were kind of assessing the situation, and then all of a sudden a bunch of ATVs came up the hill, and it turns out the ranch that the balloon landed on is owned by these people, and so they're doing a cattle run right now with their ATVs, and we're waiting for them to come through in order to figure out a game plan. They said they might be able to help us out. Yeah.
But you said it was like 10 miles away still?
Yeah, it's still 10 miles away, and yeah.
I mean, even on ATVs, that's quite a trek, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's at least an hour there on an ATV, an hour back. More realistically, about 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So if they were to be able to take us there tonight, it'd be like a 4 hours ride. But they said they might be able to help us out tomorrow. If not, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. But, you know, the truck can't go anymore on this road. I've already gone over stuff I probably shouldn't have.
Can you tell us
that?
what road, does that road have a name, or is it just like a Jeep trail or a cow trail? Or
let me see if I can figure that out real quick for you. I might lose visual.
That's okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Douglas Mountain Boulevard.
Wow, it has a name.
Yep.
Let's see, Douglas Mountain Boulevard.
Yep, that's the name. And then I'm trying to get to this place. Where's it at? Zenobia Peak, basically.
So I'm trying to get
at the end of Douglas Mountain Road is Zenobia Peak. From there, it's really close to where the balloon is. Well, not really close. From there, it's the 5 mile ATV ride, which I could definitely not do on the truck.
Man, I'm trying to find every time I put that address in, Vernal comes up. Well, I'll find it.
Cool.
What did you say the other reference was?
Zenobia Peak.
Zenobia.
Yeah, Z, like ZENOBIA.
Sounds like something you'd have in your homeland, South Africa.
Kinda. Must be something related to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zenobia Peak. Okay, I found that. Let's see if I can find it.
So there's a road that goes up to that. That basically there's only one road. It's a meandering road at the very end there. We're on that road.
All right, let me screen share real quick so I can keep people out of the dark. Yes, Forest Google Maps.
And this is a random campsite we found. We figured we'd just kind of like wait for the ranchers to come back, basically.
So, how far down the road are you from Zenobia?
1 hour.
Zenobia Park?
Probably about. Let me look.
Oh, I found Douglas Mountain Boulevard. Okay.
1 hour, but 8 miles.
So, yeah, I got that. Let's see. So I found Highway 60. I wonder how far off Highway 60 you are.
If you see Zenobia Peak, just go down Douglas Mountain Road 8 miles to the east.
Okay. Well,
yeah, from the very top of that, if you just go 8 miles down that road, that's where we're at.
Now I'm going to zoom out and see if I can find Vernal.
Zoom in.
Oh, zoom in?
Yeah, a little bit to the left. No,
Your peak.
Right. I'll show you where, other way.
Oh.
And right there. Zoom in.
Oh, I remember this. From Google. I remember this.
Yep.
It's on the side of this ridge, isn't it?
It's right where your mouse is at, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if I can put a point. Can you put a point there? Oh well, I'll keep. I know where it is from the images.
You can do a measure distance from there to the peak by right clicking.
Oh yeah, directions.
But that's not the route we would take on ATVs. The route we would take on ATVs is like the little road that goes south through that valley and then to the east.
It says 1 mile it's like a mile and a half by the crow flies.
Yeah, but you're going over the cliff there.
Yeah. I guess this is the cliff right here.
Yeah, it's pretty steep right there. So the road that we'll be able to take is if you go to the bottom of that switchback, you'll see like a little cul-de-sac basically where it branches out. There, exactly. That one that goes off to the left and down. That's the road we would take.
Holy cow.
Yep.
It goes around in through the valley, doesn't it? And right there.
Yeah, it takes the valley.
Oh, good Lord. There. Then it goes over this ridge on the side of this ridge right here. Goes back down in the valley. Oh, Lord, help you. Then he goes all the way around here. Comes up here. You need a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, the balloon didn't land in an ideal spot, really. But so basically, we're just waiting to see if these guys can give us a ride. If not, we'll be trespassing on their property. So at this point, it kind of comes down to ranchers, and hoping that they'll help us out and help us retrieve the balloon. On their way out, they said that they could basically take us down later tonight or tomorrow morning, kind of thing. But they weren't quite 100% sure about tonight. Let me put it that way.
Elena Campbell says hi.
So I might be sleeping in my truck on top of a mountain.
Oh, it's going to be cold. It's going to be too cold to camp in your truck. I've done that many times.
I'll be right.
I've got more insulation than you do. Elena Campbell, hello, Allie is here. Angry drunken German. They awesome. They found the German payload.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
No, we knew from the beginning though that the vernal site wasn't ideal, just because it could land in Dinosaur Monument Park in Colorado.
Yeah, you and I actually kind of predicted it in a hangout, in a roundtable we had. We were like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew this was happening, and that's kind of why at the very beginning I was like, Chris, I really think the German flight would be a really good idea as backup, like just in case we can't recover the payload. That way we do get footage of our stuff out there.
I'll tell you what I'll do right now. I pledge $300 to give those guys on the ATVs if they can go get it.
All right. So that makes 5 because I've already got 2 down.
What's that?
I said that makes 500 because I've already got 2.
Oh, well, if they want 500, just don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, cool. I mean,
because it might be that you can just pay them to go get it, and you wouldn't have to worry about it because they'll be faster without having to take people with them.
That's almost what it seems like. Is that we might just end up sleeping in the cars, and then hopefully they bring it to us in the morning, kind of thing, or tonight. But here comes a little gust of wind. That's hard to see.
Tell them we'll Venmo them or PayPal them the money for getting it for us.
Yeah, I feel like I have to explain what internet is. But I'm not sure.
They may be modern farmers.
I was like, I'll give you some crypto, and it's like, oh man, I got to explain that.
No, tell them I'll give them cash on the money, on the cash dollars.
Yeah, cash dollars are good. Money. But
in a situation like this, they may be good.
Money won't help me against the mountain lion we've been talking about.
Here, kitty.
I normally do cat meows just for fun because I like to do cat meows, but I told my buddy here we're not allowed to meow.
Don't you know what we do when we're trying to call cougars is make little sick rabbit sounds. You know, little,
Right.
don't make any sick animal sounds because they'll be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Plus the coyotes and everything else will be there.
I will avoid acting like a injured animal and making sick animal noises.
And don't pass any gas while you're there because they can smell 10,000 times better.
They're like the sharks of the mountain.
Bury your poop.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a long journey. But basically, change topic, person.
Sorry.
You're all right. Yeah, I'm not sure when the cattle's coming through, but the guy, I saw them the first time about 2.5 hours ago. They said 2 hours. 30 minutes ago, I saw one guy coming back. He said the cattle's 30 minutes behind. So I'm guessing the cattle should be coming over the corner any second. But I really don't know.
Angry Drunken German says, I'm not super impressed with much the Germans are doing right now. Are you talking about, I don't think you know, they've already recovered their balloon payload, so they're doing pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they launched from where they always launch, and they're a weather balloon company. So I'd give them that's why I literally said, hey, Chris, we should probably get the Germans to launch a balloon too.
That was a good idea, but this is more exciting. Well, it's easy for me to say.
I don't mind. I mean, it's an adventure. It's definitely something I'll remember. That time I went and drove 2,400 miles to launch a balloon to 120,000 feet, to then drive 4 hours to the top of a mountain and then get picked up by the ranchers and taken over with the ATV, pick up the balloon. You know.
Is your truck a 4-wheel drive?
No.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter anyway. If you get into real heavy ruts, you just tear up your truck anyway.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much at the point where the bumps are going to start hitting the bottom of my truck.
Yeah.
You know, and I might bottom out or something, or actually legitimately just bottom out and be stuck. It's not worth it at that point.
Yeah, Elena's worried about the big kitties too.
Well, it's something we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them.
They're probably eyeballing the cattle more than you because I think they think cattle are more vulnerable.
That's what Sammy was saying. He was saying they're probably going to be following the cattle as they come through.
They'll be looking for a little calf to take or something.
Definitely. But yeah.
What's Sammy doing?
He's
chilling.
Let's see. Let's go say hi to Sammy.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Hey, Sammy.
Getting ready for this little adventure.
Were you mentally prepared for what Alexei was going to drag you through?
Yes and no. I think our original plan was to assess the situation and get our camping gear, but I don't think we need to camp if we have the help from these ranchers. So it's going to be an adventure, but not something we can't do.
We're going to offer them a bounty.
The bail heat?
Bounty.
Oh, a bounty.
Bounty for the booty.
You know, it could also help. We might just recruit the ranchers to find it on their own time.
That's what Alexei and I were talking about.
That's what we were just saying. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. So we have cash to do it with now.
Artisan said he'd throw down 300. We've already got 2 base. I've got 2 on it basically, so that makes 5. Yeah, fundraiser for the ranchers.
Free stickers, incentivize you.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know when the cattle run is coming, so I think we should probably hop off just so I can save my battery.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want you to. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the update, Alexei. Let me know what happens, even if you just email.
For sure, I'll let you know. And who knows? Maybe when we're getting close to the payload, we can do another live stream if it works out.
Do you have a charger in your truck for the phone?
Yeah, in my truck.
Okay, that's good.
I was charging before we started, but if they pick us up right now, then I need to have charge.
Yeah.
For 5
okay,
hours.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll see you.
See ya. Yep. Alexei is the man. So we shall keep in touch with Alexei. It's awesome. It's awesome. Anybody have any comments or questions here? In case of emergency, make yourself look big. Don't break eye contact. Yeah, I used to do a lot of backpacking when I was younger, and we learned all of the tricks. And I ran into more bear. I never ran into a mountain lion, but I've run into 5 or 6 bear hiking the Appalachian Trail, and typically they'll run the other way. So especially when you get your pots and pans out, start beating them. I tried to get Alexei to stop in Chattanooga. Chattanooga's on the way from Tampa to Vernal. Well, of course, I didn't really want him to stop. I was going to throw. I have these little flare things that are for bears. It's a little pin, and you pull the thing, and a little flare shoots out about 50 yards, and it blows. It's like an M80, and it gets. If you see them in time, you can warn them. And I imagine that would work for cougars, mountain lions too. Every step of these experiments is a learning experience. Better and better. Well, really, Big Frog Mountain was just a symbolic place, right? What's it called? Blind Frog. We have a Big Frog Mountain here. That's why I keep calling it Big Frog. Blind Frog, the area is just symbolic, right? The much better place would be to go out to the salt flats or something in Utah instead of doing it in the mountains. Because Alexei, before he went on this trip, we plotted this thing 3 or 4 times. And Blind Frog Ranch, yeah, we plotted this thing 3 or 4 times, and almost every time it ended up in the mountains. And so he's not surprised at all. It's just pain in the rear because these mountains are big. They're not like our mountains in Tennessee that may be 5,000-6,000 feet. These are 15,000 feet mountains. I guess I haven't checked the elevation yet. Maybe they're closer to 10. I haven't checked the elevation, but I did want. Let's check right quick before I cut off completely. What if we can check the elevation of that point right there? Well, let's check. How do we check the elevation? Directions from here. If I click on that, what does that say, Jake? I'm not an expert Google Maps person. Where's my elevation? Anybody know? I thought if you just clicked on a point. Let's get out of this. Let's clear measurements and see if I just click. See, it gives me longitude and latitude, but it doesn't give me elevation. I click on 3D. Oh, well, if I do this, there we go. Now this is more realistic. Look at that. Now that's a pretty high peak. I can tell you. I don't know, maybe not. But since we've got it in 3D mode here, let's see if we can find out better. It was right here. Oops. See, in the future, Google will have a service. My scrolling's going crazy. In the future, Google will have a service you can pay for where you'll be able to put in these coordinates and it will show you a live picture. So see, we'd be able to tell him, hey, it's right there. Right there it is. All right, I'm being silly now. I'm drunk with excitement. And we'll see you next time. Heineck is. Oh. All right, see ya.